We just pulled into Browns Clearwater Lodge. We're on a bear adventure here, that's right, we're hunting bear, and we're actually getting to do some fishing too. There's some great multi-species fishing here. We got here a little bit early, we went and checked in with Brian, and he showed us some trail cam pictures of some big bear. I'm excited, and I'm not even hunting.
I'm so excited. You know, on the way up here, I've just been thinking about it over and over. After seeing those pictures, I just can't wait. I can't wait.
Like I said, I'm not even hunting. I get to watch his excitement, which is, you know what, I'm on a lot of trips this year up here in Canada, and I marked this one on my calendar, and it might be my favorite one because I get to watch my son hopefully connect on a trophy bear. It's like money to me.
We're located just north of Atikokan, Ontario, which is, Atikokan's located about 2.5 hours north of International Falls, Minnesota. Here at the main camp, we have 6 modern cabin units with all your comforts of home, satellite TV, Wi-Fi. They're completely set up in the kitchens. You just bring your personal items and consumables. Down in the campground, we have just under 80 tenting and RV sites. Many of our guests will bring their campers and their own boats and go adventure on Clearwater, and then oftentimes we'll also portage them over to White Otter so that they can go and adventure on that lake as well. We have a number of rental boats, and we also offer full package rentals. We've always viewed this place as being the #1 destination to bring your entire family. There's something for everybody here. We do tours of up to White Otter Castle. Load the family in the boat, and we'll take you up and we'll show you the castle and the POW camps and the pictographs. Stop at Mediterranean Falls for a bit of a swim if time permits, and then bring you back with still enough time for the folks to get on the water that want to go out for an evening fish to go and hoist some trout or grab some walleye for supper. The best thing, it doesn't matter if you're coming down the hill to check in at the lodge. It doesn't matter if you're 8 or 80, everyone still has the same smile on their face, the same excitement in their bones, and they just can't wait to be here. Yeah. And that's what we want to carry on, and we want to be able to continue to offer as many families as possible.
Yeah. So we just got here and we're getting set up. We're gonna go head for the stand. We just got here. Brian's got a bunch of different bear sites set up, and it seems like everyone's getting hit. He showed us some trail cam photos. This one's got a really nice bear, and it's got a few other bears showing up too. And so we're gonna give this a shot first, and then just see how our week goes. But if Tyson pulls the trigger on a big old brute today, then we're done doing that. But we've got all week to hunt. And we're also gonna do some fishing. So we're gonna do a little fishing, depending on what happens today. We're gonna do some fishing tomorrow morning, and just hopefully have an amazing week. I think it's gonna be super fun. I think we're both super excited for this week, so we're in the stand, getting all ready. And I know Tyson's excited because his dad sure is. He's painted the site. That's pretty interesting to see how they do it. I've never seen that before. It's a little bit different than places I've been in the past, but it's super cool. But they've got, again, multiple bears coming in here, so we'll see what happens tonight and kind of go from there for this week. So all I know is there should be some good activity tonight. What do you think, Tyson?
I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
You know, when you're coming up to Ontario, we're up in the Superior Country. When you're coming up here in the fall, you if you're not coming up and hunting and fishing, you're really missing out. Tyson and I are up here on a fur and fin adventure. We're going bear hunting. He's actually on the weapon this week. I think he's super pumped to shoot a big bear, but we're also gonna have the opportunity to catch a bunch of fish. You know, Browns Clearwater Lodge has an amazing multi-species fishery. They got a bunch of lakes you can go to. You can go after walleye, lake trout, pike, splake, you name it, bass. It's really endless. So to come up here and just hunt or just fish, you're really missing the boat if you really like to hunt and fish. Do it both on the same trip. You know, we can hunt in the evening, we can fish in the morning, vice versa. It doesn't really matter. It kind of depends on what the bears are doing on the trail cameras. You know, the bears have been showing up mainly in the evenings. There is some morning activity, but it really allows us to go do some fishing in the morning, enjoy that aspect of Ontario, and then in the evening, go see if we can connect on a big old bear. But right now, we're gonna go after some walleye and some pike, and maybe later on in the day, come back, switch the lakes, maybe go after some lake trout. What do you got there, Tyson? Bass, smallmouth. Nice. Take that. It's a good starter fish.
Oh yeah.
And they fight too. That's a nice smallie. Take it up. Look at that. Whoa. I guess they built the big smallmouth in here too. Let's get another net for you. Look at that. Whoa.
It's a nice smallie.
Oh, look at that walleye. Look at that! Tyson found a walleye for us. I actually just saw some marks. A little bit deeper. There you go, buddy. That was a good one for the box. Some walleye after all. Nice work.
Finally found them.
Yeah.
Just jig and retrieve.
Yep.
Little paddle tail.
Oh, I just missed one. I'm just going over fish right now.
What should I do with them?
Put it right back here as soon as you're done there.
That.
Sweet. Ooh, there's one. We found them. You know, all we were doing is it was like searching around with electronics and another walleye. Yeah, we found it. And we just went over by accident. Should just lift it up. But we actually started, Tyson had caught a really nice smallmouth off a point, and I was seeing all these big rocks along here. You know what? Let's just pitch. We're at about 12, 13 feet. Let's pitch up into the shallow water, and I'm guessing there's going to be probably some good smallmouth up there. And then I happened to just look down here on my hummingbird, and it just started filling up with marks. We've actually been searching all over the lake, and we found a couple of pods of fish that just weren't active. And again, we were just going along here, and Tyson was pitching up there and working on his way back with his jig and paddle tail, which is what I've got on here too, just a VMC quarter ounce jig with a 4-inch big bite paddle tail. So, and boom, 2 in a row, just like that, we're in business. So we're gonna have a little bit of shore lunch today when we get back to the lodge. And there's nothing better than fresh walleye. And we're gonna make it a little bit different this time. I don't know if you guys have heard of walleye wrapped in bacon on the grill, but it's something that's really, really good, and we'll show you something pretty cool, real delicious when we get back to the lodge today. Nice work, buddy. Nice. We got them figured out now.
Oh yeah.
What do you got going here? Ooh, another Weiss,
Another
walleye.
walleye.
Perfect. Sweet, nice catch, bud. These are just awesome looking fish. You know, he actually caught, we've been, again, jig and paddle tails, and we're doing it 2 different ways. He's actually pitching up shallower, and working it way back, and I'm actually vertically jigging in like 12, 13 feet of water, and it's working both ways. So it just gives you a bunch of different options, ways to catch these fish. Another one for the box. You know what, hey what, we got a few walleyes right now. How about we get back, get these cleaned, have a little lunch, go sit in the bear stand.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll throw it back here for you, bud. So this might be one of the more simple recipes that you could come up with, but like again, I don't know too many people that have ever done this. A good friend of mine showed me this, and it's something that I bring to parties all the time, and it's a big hit. So it's really easy. You take a fillet of walleye, right? You chunk it up. I usually go in like 2-inch chunks, and if they're thinner, I usually double up on it. And then I take a pound of bacon and I slice it in half, so you don't have too much bacon. I wrap it one time around, and I take a toothpick and I drive it right through. And this is really your end result. You got the walleye, you got the bacon wrapped around, and you got the toothpick. So you got your cast iron pan, and all you do is you just take this aluminum foil with the goodies on there, and you just drop it in there and make sure that it's laying kind of flat. And then take your olive oil and just put a little bit of olive oil in there just so it doesn't burn to the aluminum foil. And then the only other thing you add is just a little pepper. You don't need it. You really don't need it, but I think it adds a nice little touch. Just sprinkle a little pepper in there, use a little pizzazz, and that's really it. And one last thing too is I actually cover this up so it almost steams it to a degree too, so it's not just cooking from the bottom, it's also cooking from the top. And then I just drop the cover. Let's check on the finished product. It's been in there probably, I would say probably a total of 15 minutes. I've been kind of rotating it every so often just so it cooks evenly across all the bacon. Ooh, she's done. I mean, this is what your finished product should look like. So it's nice and crispy all the way around the bacon. It's ready to come off. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, instead of taking the aluminum foil out, I'm just gonna pick them up with the tongs. Look at that, perfect all the way around. This might be one of the best hors d'oeuvres I've ever had. Bacon wrapped walleye. That's so cool. I just love that. The fact that, I mean, if you trust your electronics and you see fish, just get ready. Buckle up because you're probably gonna, in my case, miss them, but Tyson's case, probably catch them. I just probably saw 3-4 marks down there and see it. That's what I said. I'll miss them, Tyson will catch them for me. Get him up further. Oh, come here. This is probably the one I missed, but the fish just keep getting bigger for this kid. This is even a bigger one. Nice fish, Tyson.
Wow. Just like my dad said, you know, trusting electronics, vertical jigging under the boat. Just right after my dad missed 2 fish, you know, this guy comes up and hammers mine. Wow. Just a beautiful fish.
It's a beaut.
Nice.
Nice, another nice fish. I don't know what's going on here, but the fish just seem to keep getting bigger and bigger. Like that's like his, what, 4th really big walleye now?
Twice in a row.
Oh man, I don't know. You know this. It's just unbelievable.
Look at that.
Like look at the quality fish we got going on out here.
Amazing.
Browns Clearwater West Lodge has got big walleyes. Oh, I got him back.
Oh, me too.
Oh! I can't hang on to mine!
Get the net.
I'm ready for you. Have I missed one yet? I just missed 2 really nice fish in a row. I don't know what you got here. Another nice walleye. Oh, there's a pike. Nice pike. Come on, come on. There we go. Well, I guess he's got a nice pike now. Jesus. And then right in the belly, face the camera.
That pike.
Nice pike.
How many fish is that on the day for you, Tyson?
Too many to count, I think.
Good when you lose count.
It's been an amazing trip, amazing fish. I mean, just a great experience all around.
What do you think about Browns Clearwater?
It's great. I mean, an amazing place to go for kids especially. I mean, look how much fun I'm having. I mean, I'm 17 and I'm grinning like a little 10-year-old. I mean, it's just awesome.
Looked at some trail cam photos before we're coming out to the blind, and there is a monster. So we're super pumped. We're just walking back. We're gonna start getting quiet here now as we get back further. It's probably about a half a mile walk. So. Got him. That's a good shot. Hear it? Yes. Awesome. That is awesome, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is exciting, isn't it? Awesome. So we just accomplished something that Tyson has never done before. He just shot a trophy bear, his very first bear, an amazing bear in Ontario. We're in the Superior Country of Ontario at Browns Clearwater Lodge, and we just downed a giant. This thing is huge. This thing came in 3 times. It came in, it took off. We were like, oh my gosh, but I just told Tyson, I said, it's coming back, man. It's coming back, I promise you. And it did, it came back and it took off again. Then I was even a little skeptical. I wasn't sure if it was coming back or not, you know, but he just turned back around and came right in. So it's a pretty cool hunt. I mean, this has been an experience of a lifetime for him and for me as a father. You know, this has been a father-son hunt in Superior Country of Ontario. I tell you what, I've shot more bear in Superior Country of Ontario than anywhere else in Canada. That's a pretty cool thing. Mm-hmm. And they're big here. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Well, we're off looking for this bear. We got blood. There's all kinds of blood, so looking good. So he probably said he went through there, so he probably, unless you see blood on this trail. Blood right there. Look at all this. It's all over the place. He did not go far, my friend. Look at that. Blood everywhere. That's awesome. That's a good sign.
I see him.
You see him?
Right there. There's a blood there, and then right past there, black.
I see him. Let's go take a look, huh? Well, here we are. You know, this has been a treat for me. I got to watch my son close the deal on an absolute trophy bear. It's an adrenaline rush, I can say that, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, this is the hunt and the experience of a lifetime. I mean, just getting the chance to come up here and just hunt a big trophy bear like this one. I mean, especially for a first hunt like this, it's insane. I can barely put it into words. It's just so cool. I mean, if you want to come up here for your first hunt or you're a veteran, you know, Browns Clearwater Lodge is the place to go. It's just an amazing experience.
There's no question, as a father or a grandfather or a parent in general, if you want to get your kids into hunting, Ontario is the place to go. I mean, Superior Country, I've shot more bear and more big bear in Superior Country than anywhere else in Ontario, but there's just bears all over Ontario. The population is extremely healthy. And to be able to come up here with my son and see him accomplish a goal that I know that he's wanted to accomplish after watching me hunt. I know he watches the shows I've done in the past. He's like, Dad, I want to do that someday. So now he's 17, he's able to hunt on his own without using my license. It's pretty cool. So call Brian and Aniela and book a hunt, whether it's for yourself or you take your kid or your grandkid up there, because I tell you what, this has been just as much of an adrenaline rush for me. And again, it's emotional for me because this is something I get to share with my son. He's got the passion of hunting and fishing just like that I do in the outdoors. And what more could a father ask for?